Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Chris and welcome to LinuxTechGeek. In today's video, I want to show you guys a couple of different things that you can put in your etc make.conf file to speed up some of the compilation times, as well as a couple of settings to have some flashy eye candy while you're kind of installing packages. And I do want to apologize about the lack of content here lately. I just started a new job and I'm kind of still getting used to the schedule, but good news is it's an actual set schedule now, so the videos should pick back up. And I have a couple of special videos planned out. However, I don't get a day off until Monday. Today is Friday, so I'm gonna probably wait till Monday to go ahead and film those and edit them. But hopefully sometime by next week, I'll have a couple of different videos out for you guys, and I can keep the content rolling. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump over to the desktop. I'll show you guys some of the things I have set in my make.conf file, and maybe you guys can, copy and paste some of this, some of these settings for yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and jump over to the desktop. I do apologize if we start lagging a little bit. As you can see, my CPU is at 56%, and that is because I'm actually updating my my system right now. And I had, oops, let me switch over back over here. I had about 65 packages that I needed to upgrade here. So I do apologize about the lagginess, if there even is any lagginess. We shouldn't have issues though. Okay, so let's pull open a terminal here, and then I'm gonna SU into root, and then we can go ahead and vim into etc portage and make.conf. And if you don't know what the make.conf is, here on Gentoo, this is pretty much where you set everything. You set any global flag that you want. So you can see that we have this features variable in here. What is features? Well, features allows you to set different features for your make.configuration file. So in here I have candy, I have parallel fetch, and I have parallel install. So what candy allows me to do, this is a little eye candy, right? So if we do, let's get root again, and we can go ahead and install something. So I'll merge MPlayer, for instance. MPlayer is a music player, or a video player rather. But as you can see, the little flashiness, you guys might be able to see it, but you can see how it's colorized. That's candy, okay? That's all candy does. It doesn't do anything special. It just makes, it makes the calculating dependencies, it makes it a little prettier. So if we do man.make.conf, we can actually man page this, and we can see, we can go down here, we can go down to features, and we can read some of these features, okay? And there is a whole list of features that you can do in your make.conf file. So we already seen candy. So candy enables a special progress indicator when it merges calculating dependencies. We saw that, right? So what is parallel fetch? Well, if we scroll down, all the way down, parallel fetch in the background while compiling. Okay, so this allows you to fetch a heck of a lot faster than you would if you didn't have this, right? Which ultimately speeds up install time, right? Because if it can do two things at one time, then that benefits the user. And then I have this parallel install. Well, what's parallel install? Is it It uses a finer grain locks when installing packages, and allows for greater parallelization. So I believe it can compile two things at once, 2 or 3 things at once. I'm not 100% sure. I've seen this in multiple make configuration files, and I've always put it in, and it seems to actually help. So I just kind of left it in, but I do know that the parallel fetch, it 100% helps, and as well as I do like to have the eye candy. Now another thing that you can also do is I have another flag in here, and you will see that I have this emerge default ops. Well, what's emerge default ops? So when you emerge something, you can set default flags for those emerge. So what are my defaults? Well, my defaults are ask and verbose. So what that allows me to do, if I switch scenes here and stuff. So normally when you install something and you want to be asked, do you want it to install the package? Normally what you would do is you would do like emerge AV, you know, for ask and verbose, and then mplayer, right? And this is going to ask you, hey, do you want to install this package? But because we have that emerge default ops setting, the ask and the verbose, we don't have to do that anymore. And all we have to do is do emerge mplayer, and as you can see, it asks us automatically. Now this is fantastic because we can cut down on the amount of stuff that we have to type. Now I could have set something up in bash rc. I could have set up a alias to do the exact same thing, but make.conf allows you to do this automatically, and there's so many different things that you can do in your make.conf rather than just set use flags and stuff like that. And I think that is super cool. Like you can set up compressions, you can set up everything. Okay, and to be honest, as long as I've been running Gentoo, I haven't played around too much with some of this stuff, but I'm thinking about actually setting some stuff up. Like you can set up Ccache, which will significantly increase your compile time as well. But as you can see, there is warnings that it can cause compilation failures. So sometimes Ccache will retain stale code. There's something called the L2O that I eventually want to play around with. Let's see if we can find it here. L2, no, I'll have to do some research on the L2O. But there's a bunch of different stuff that you can play around with. Just make.conf, play around with some different settings, and hopefully you come up with something kind of cool inside of your make.conf file. I think that is about it today in today's video. I'm sorry it's so short. Just got off of work. I'm kind of tired. So, but if you like the content, please like and subscribe. It does help out. And until next time, you guys take care, be safe, and peace. Bye, guys.